Alright, I finally got the Paladin geared up enough that I can bring him out here and try to do a little tanking guide on him. Alright, right now for glyphs, running the Alabaster Shield, Dazing Shield, Consecration. The minor ones pretty much aren't really going to affect your tanking any. Depending on your playstyle, you could try the Battle Healer. And as far as talents, I like the Pursuit of Justice over the Speed of Light just because it's got a cooldown and is use activated, whereas Pursuit of Justice is pretty much, as long as you've got Holy Power, you're moving faster. I like the Fist of Justice for the stunning effect of it. Sacred Shield right now I kind of like a little bit better than Eternal Flame, but it's pretty much based on your playstyle. Clemency, Divine Purpose, Executioner Sentence. And main things to use a lot is your Shield of the Righteous is going to give you the Bastion of Glory, which is increasing the word of glory used on yourself, stacking 5 times. So when you do wind up needing it, you can pop your healing ability on yourself. Of course, keep up your Sacred Shield. When you wind up needing it, don't forget to pop Divine Protection. Those are your main defensive cooldowns. Of course, you've got the bigger ones for your old crap button. Divine Shield, you can hand a protection a healer, someone if they're dying needs protection, but remember, don't do it on another tank because it removes their threat, and don't bump that one on yourself while you're tanking, or again you'll drop all threat. Alright, well, let's go do a single target. Alright, basically we're going to do the mobs now. The only real difference too much is of course the amount of damage coming out on you, but instead of using your Crusader strike, you'll use your Hammer of the Righteous and drop Consecration a lot more whenever it's off CD. And basically the main thing is do a lot more of your AoE, like I said, your Avenger's Shield, Hammer of the Righteous. If you have to taunt, Avenger's Shield to get aggro back off of another party member is pretty good if your taunt's on cooldown, because it generates a pretty good amount of threat. Later on I'm going to do probably some tanking with a guilty, and I might record it and just see how that goes for you, and you can see it in practice. But let's go ahead and pull up some of the mob here and let's see how it goes against a mob. And depending on how much damage, I mean, if you got some good healers on you, it's possible some tanks like to use the Seal of Truth or swap to the Seal of Righteous on a big mob, but soloing, or, I mean, just to help your healers out, usually Seal of Insight's a pretty good choice. That way they're not having to spend a lot of extra heals on you. And that's the basics of kind of Paladin Tanking, how it goes. Right now I'm trying out the haste build mainly because that's what pretty much every Paladin's kind of wanting to do. I prefer avoidance, but right now I'm going to try this one out. And of course, on the Paladin, make sure your hit is at least 7.4, 7.5, and expertise at 15%, and you should be pretty good. Alright, hopefully this helps out a little bit, and hope you enjoyed.